Welcome, Soul Traveller. I am Jules, Oracle of Realms, and this is our journey of becoming through the 12 archetypal realms of the Zodiac. We began with fire, we grounded in earth, and now we rise into air. Welcome to Gemini, the third gate of the Zodiac, the realm of thought, the space where consciousness begins to question itself. Gemini is the archetype of awareness. If Aries says, I am, and Taurus says, I have, Gemini asks, what does this mean? This is the moment in the evolutionary spiral where identity becomes curious. Gemini represents communication, curiosity, duality, learning, perspective, mental agility and connection. It is ruled by Mercury, the messenger planet. This is the archetype of the bridge between inner and outer, between self and other, between idea and expression. Gemini teaches us that reality is shaped by perception, and perception is shaped by language. Gemini carries the element of air, and air is invisible yet essential. It moves freely, it connects everything, it circulates information, and air governs the mind, the breath, and the nervous system, the exchange of ideas. During a new moon in Gemini, you may notice mental restlessness, increased communication, a desire to learn something new, a need for clarity, rapid thoughts, heightened social energy. This is air moving through your system. Air wants movement, but it also requires direction. Unfocused air becomes anxiety. Focused air becomes insight. Gemini is not just air, it is mutable air. Mutable signs are adaptable, flexible, and responsive. Gemini is not here to fix reality, it is here to explore it. This is the archetype of openness. It teaches you are allowed to change your mind. You are allowed to gather information. You are allowed to see both sides. Mutable air expands perspective. It dissolves rigid thinking. During this new moon, you may feel called to update your beliefs, have clarifying conversations, rewrite internal narratives, study something new, reconnect with someone, express something you've been holding back. Gemini energy thrives on exchange. Gemini is symbolized by the twins. This is not contradiction, this is complexity. Within you lives multiple perspectives, the logical and the intuitive, the serious and the playful, the wounded and the wise. Gemini asks, can you hold both? This archetype teaches that integration is not about choosing one side. It is about allowing dialogue between them. The twins represent inner conversation, and this new moon invites you to listen to yours. The shadow of Gemini. Well, the shadow of Gemini, when unconscious, can become scattered, gossip-driven, superficial, avoidant, overstimulated, mentally anxious. The shadow Gemini consumes information without digesting it. It talks without listening. It distracts itself from depth. The higher expression of Gemini, Well, the higher expression of Gemini, when embodied consciously, becomes insightful, expressive, adaptable, curious, mentally clear, and communicative. The evolved Gemini knows that words carry power. It understands that language shapes reality. It uses communication as a tool for connection, not defense. So, what to do during this new moon in Gemini? Well, this is a powerful time to set intentions around communication. Start writing or journaling. Launch a conversation. Learn a new skill. Reframe limiting beliefs. Clear misunderstandings. Connect socially. This is not a grounding moon. This is a clarifying moon. Think mental reset. So what not to do during this new moon? Well, I would avoid overcommitting, doom scrolling, engaging in unnecessary drama, making decisions based purely on mental chatter, speaking impulsively without reflection. Gemini energy is powerful, but scattered energy diffuses impact. So choose focus. This new moon asks, what story am I telling myself? What narrative am I ready to update? Where is communication required? Gemini reminds you, your thoughts are not facts. Your words are spells. Your mind is a tool, not your master. Curiosity is evolution, and dialogue is growth. As this new moon unfolds, ask yourself, what truth is ready to be spoken? What belief is ready to be rewritten? Then open the conversation with yourself and with the world, because Gemini does not close the mind, it opens it, and through awareness, you expand. The threshold has been opened and awakened. So go forward now and embody the deeper truth of who you are becoming. Continue walking this spiral with me. Subscribe to follow the journey through every gate of the Zodiac and journey through the 12 realms of becoming. Carry this awakening with you until the next realm. Stand steady in your truth. Namaste.